What is up, guys? This is Sid from the channel The Cootster, and today we will be making a fishing rod, a mini fishing rod, out of something as simple as school supplies. So pencils, rubber bands, paper clips, erasers, stuff like that. We will be using it to make a mini fishing rod. So please like the video, share it, subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. Okay guys, so as I said before, the materials you're going to need for this are pretty simple. I've got here two a little bigger size, jumbo size paper clips that are a little thicker and a little stronger. I recommend you use those. I've got two thinner metal paper clips that are kind of bent out of shape, and I also have here two metal paper clips that are covered in a colored plastic. So I just have a variety of stuff because you never know what you're gonna need. I also have here two binder clips, or paper clamps as some people call it. These are not the extra small, they're kind of or not the mini either, they're just a small size. So just your standard binder clips and the smaller size. Our next thing is some rubber bands. You're going to need 2 to 3 of the smaller size rubber bands, but I have some bigger ones and some medium ones. So as I said before, variety is always best because you never know what you're gonna. Next thing you're gonna need is a pencil top eraser. Just any pencil top eraser. It doesn't have to be white, obviously. Anything you have at home. You're gonna need a safety pin. This is not a big one, it's just a small one. As you can see, compared to my finger, it's not that big. So just that safety pin. Last thing you're gonna need is a pencil. I have 3 here just in case. So the best thing would kind of be to have 2 just in case, but if you do everything right, you're only gonna need 1. So the tools you're gonna need are also pretty simple. I have here some standard scissors. I really like these scissors. They're Scotch titanium, so these are really good scissors. They're always sharp, always ready to cut, so I really like those. I also have here some pliers, they're kind of the skinny nose pliers to get into anything tight, anything small, so perfect for paper clips. I also have here electrical tape, black electrical tape. You're not going to need a lot of this, just a very little bit. You also may or may not need this lighter. It's just to kind of shape something if you need it, but you probably won't need it. So the tools are simple. I also forgot one main component to this fishing rod. So you're gonna need some kind of line. So you can use regular fishing line, some like 2-3 pound test. I'm using this, yeah, you might be surprised, but this is actually floss. So I probably have maybe 12 yards of floss right here. So that's all you're gonna need, not much more than that. And it's pretty strong. It doesn't break. Like if I hold it here and I try to break it just like this, it's not gonna break. So although it may seem pretty frail, it's actually Let's get started with the build part of this video. So the first thing you have to do is to find a way to attach your reeling mechanism to the main part of your rod, which is going to be your pencil. So what I think would be the best way to do it is to take a paper clip and kind of spiral it around somewhere close to the bottom, somewhere around here of your pencil. So just hold this down and just kind of spiral your paper clip on, and try to make it as tight as possible. As you see, it's a little loose here, so I'm going to try to make it a little tighter. So your end result should look something like this, where the paper clip has been spiraled around the pencil and is now not too tight, but pretty tight, and it's not just going to slip off that easily. As you see, I'm putting quite a bit of pressure trying to take this off, but it's not coming off. I really have to work hard at it to get it off. So this is how the mechanism for attaching your reel to your pole should be, and it should be nicely spiraled. Another thing you're gonna need is something to put your line on. So I have here two things I made from a mechanical pencil. So this is where your lighter can come into play. So the mechanical pencil was just a regular mechanical pencil. I took the insides out, and then I made it hot by putting the lighter on it. Then I chopped these two pieces off, and I kind of put a lighter to the end to not make it as sharp. As you can see here, it is not as sharp as it used to be, but it still could use some. So that's another thing you're gonna need. So what you want to do is, I chose this two-piece. Any two-piece will work for this piece. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it right on, just like that, right on the paper clip that's hanging out, and I'm just gonna get a feel for how much space my hand has to hold the rod. So I don't really want it to be touching the metal part. So before we stick this metal part down, just get a feel for how much hand space you're gonna need and adjust accordingly. So the way we're gonna attach this down is by taking a rubber band, the medium-sized one, and just kind of wrapping it around the spiral part. So I'm just gonna wrap it around tight. And kind of try to evenly distribute it so you don't have a clumped rubber band in one spot and nothing in the other spots. And it's always good to have extras so that even if your rubber band breaks, you're ready to do it again. Once you have it all rubber banded down, it should be something like this. As you see, I have just enough space for my hand, and it's not moving at all. It's really tight, so that's exactly what you want. Now we're going to stick it down more surely with some electrical tape. So for the electrical tape, we're probably going to need about 2 inches. So let's see, this is one. Right here, that's about 1 inch, and then another inch. So just about 2 inches. Not too much, because we don't want anything to get too bulky. So I'm just gonna cut it cleanly with the scissors, and I'm just gonna apply it right around here. So it should end up looking something like this with the electrical tape on it. Not too much, just to ensure that it's tight. Another thing you can do with the electrical tape is kind of make a grip over here to cover this wood. So once again, you're gonna need maybe, I think maybe this time I'll use just about 3 inches. So what you're going to do is you're not going to put it straight down. You're going to kind of put it at an angle. So straight down would be like this. So we're going to kind of put it like this. And then just spiral it around. So actually, I'm going to need a little bit more tape to cover this, but before that, I want to take this eraser, the pencil top eraser that comes with the pencil. I'm going to take it off because we might use it for the reel. So it just comes off cleanly like this. And now we'll finish wrapping the rest of the tape around the handle. So once the handle is wrapped with the electrical tape, we are ready to put our reel on. So what I want to do with the reel is take this and put a paper clip, which is kind of in an S shape over here, so that you can use that as the handle. So I'm gonna bend a paper clip in that shape and show you guys. So here's the paper clip that I bent in sort of an S shape. So it's it's gonna go right over here. I'm gonna attach it with some electrical tape. So it should look like kind of something like this. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to attach this with this one of the smaller rubber bands first, and then maybe put some electrical tape on top to keep it secure. Okay, so I rubber banded the reel, so the handle looks like that, and it feels pretty good in the hand, going like this. So now we're going to put just a little bit of electric tape right on the rubber band to secure it, and then we'll attach it to the rod. So in the same way, just maybe just about this much of electrical tape, not too much, and just snip it, and then we're gonna just put it around here. So here's the reel with the electric tape to secure it, and now we're going to make a reel, like a handle where you can hold the reel. So I have this eraser here, so what I'm just gonna do is I'm going to poke the paper clip through the eraser just right in the middle and hope it sticks. So here's the reel with the piece of the eraser on it, and I'm actually going to put the pencil top eraser right here. It'll just make it a little more smoother. So it's, as you see, it's a little loose if I just put it on like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some piece of paper I found and just kind of wrap it around this red eraser, and then I'm going to just place the white eraser on top, and now it has become tight. So here's the finished reel. Looks pretty good, and we're going to just put it right on right here, and as you can see, there's a little bit of overhang. So what we're gonna do is bend that, and so that this can't get out. But before we do that, I'm gonna put a small rubber band right over here so that the line doesn't go to the side and start wrapping up here, and that'd be a hassle to try to take out. So I'm gonna just put a small rubber band right over here. So here is the totally finished reel. I put the rubber band over here so the line doesn't get on the paper clip. So what we're gonna do is just slide it on right here and let this go through the other side, and just test it out real quick, see how it works. There we go, works pretty good. Okay, so now I'm just going to bend this little side right here. So here's the reel on the rod, and as you guys can see, it works pretty well. Rolls pretty well, pretty easily. So now we're going to attach the line. So we're going to take the end of our line, tie a knot here, maybe secure it with some tape, and then just start reeling it in. So we've got the line spooled on the reel, and now we are going to attach 1 or 2 binder clips here and here to be the guides for the line to go to the top of the pole. Okay, so we have the guides on and the line all spooled up. One thing I'd recommend is that when you reel, just kind of keep your finger right here so that the line goes to the middle of the spool where the line is, and it's not coming to the side. So maybe let's get some weight on this and try this thing out. So here's the weight. Kind of looks like a fish, doesn't it? we're gonna attach it to the line just with maybe a double or triple knot, and then just see how it works. Okay, so here we go. We got it on the line, and we're going to try to reel this thing in. There it goes. I'd say this is about what? 2, maybe 2 to 3 ounces, something like that. Now, casting probably isn't too great on this. I can assure you of that. So maybe just undo some of the line, then just toss it out and see if you catch a fish. Let me try casting. Doesn't seem to work too well. Yeah, I only got about this much out on the cast. So casting it's not that great on casting, but definitely usable for reeling and stuff. You see, it's got some good reeling action. So yeah, that's about it. You have your mini fishing rod made out of school supplies, and as you can see, it was very, very simple. We used a mechanical pencil, a paper clip, an eraser, 2 erasers, a pencil, some paper clamps, and floss, along with some electrical tape. So as you can see, it works pretty well, and I hope maybe you guys try it on your own and get the same or even a better result. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned next time on the Cootster. Also, if you guys want to see this rod in action, please leave it in the comment section below. And when the weather gets a little warmer, it's pretty cold out here in Maryland right now, January. There's snow on the ground. In fact, it just snowed last night. So if you guys want to see that rod in action, just leave it in the comment section below, and when the weather gets a little warmer, I will surely go out and try that rod out for you. Yeah, that's what it is in Maryland right now. Just snow. The temperatures don't even get above freezing. So yeah.